Good morning. George Adventure here. I am down here in my field. I just snuck down here a little while ago just to listen and look. Kind of had to get behind here, but seeing if I see any turkeys back here. This is my son-in-law's land over here. I've killed I think 3 or 4 turkeys on his property. But it's gonna ease down here and look around, just kind of look, stand here and listen, see if I hear any hens or hear any gobbling or anything. I'm gonna start scouting around a lot more because it opens March the 29th here, so got to prepare, got to get ready, y'all. A little breezy, but beautiful day God's gave us, man. Be thankful for it. So I want to do a little story on a knife. And I didn't bring my speaker, so I want to do a little story on a knife. And this is Kershaw right here. And this is a Kershaw 1550 Blackout. And I bought this knife years ago. Probably, I think in the late 1990s or early 2000s, I bought it. I was still on the crew, working on the crew. I was a crew leader, so I would use this thing at work. It's a good heavy duty knife. But what I did, I was prying, we was putting in transformers. I don't remember what I was doing, but I used to skin wire and stuff with this thing. And it's got a good feel. It's a good fit for your hand, the way the handle is right there. You can see got that finger choil somewhat. But you can see the blade. The blade ain't factory. So I was prying, and I don't remember what I was prying on, but I broke about that much of the tip off, probably. So last week I was digging through a wooden box. Foot locker is what it is. My daddy had it in Korea. They'd give him a foot locker. And he gave it to me years ago. The wind's kind of whipping. He gave it to me years ago, and I've had it, and I've just got some gear in there, and different things I store in it. So when I moved, or when I broke this thing, I just threw it down in that box and forgot about it. So the other day when I was digging through it, it was about a week or so ago, I was digging through it, just looking. I thought, I'm gonna look and see what I put in there. So I was digging through it, and I saw it, and it was laying there, it was laying there in the bottom. The bitch covered up with some stuff because I'd moved some stuff out. So it was laying there, and I said, I'm gonna look at this thing. So I got it and opened it up, and there it is, broke, like I said, about that much of the blade. So I thought, I'm gonna lay this on the workbench. I may try to reshape the blade. So 2 or 3 days ago, I was out there doing some leather, so I got it. I went over and got my spray bottle too, so I could cool the blade. You don't want to mess the temper up. So you can see it's roughed up a little bit from using it. But it's a 1550. See right there. It's the Blackout, made in USA. It's a USA made Kershaw. This is the very first assisted opening knife that I ever bought, and I love this thing. So, sorry, coffee's good, but so I bought it and I broke it, threw it in a little foot locker. And my buddy, I was telling him about it. He was actually, my buddy was on a crew with me, and I was talking to him the other day, and he said, oh, I remember when you broke it, because he was out there with me. He said, I remember when you broke it. So I took it and I put it on the little sander, real easy. Took me a little bit, but I wanted to do it easy, and I reshaped the blade. Now the blade was long and pointy. It came off, to a point. So it came off to a point, and but I don't know what you'd call this shape. It's kind of a, oh no, it's not a worn cliff, maybe a spear cliff, worn cliff, spear point. I don't know, more like a spear point, but it's got a good belly in it. Here's the other side of it. You can see how it looks right there. But it's a nice knife, man. It's a nice. I mean, it's an excellent knife. Got a nice clip. You can see the writing on this side. It's a Ken Onion. I think it's a Ken Onion. Yeah, it's a Ken Onion. It says Ken Onion on it right here. There you go, Ken Onion. I know I look weird without a hat on. I got my hair cut the other day, so. I miss my hat. That breeze blowing might make my head cold. I'm just looking around, make sure turkey don't sneak up on me. But so here's what it looks like. That's what it looks like after I reshape the blade. This is really, to me, one of the best Kershaws they ever made. It's the only one I ever had. As far as, I mean, I've got a couple Kershaws, but as far as, this was my first Kershaw I ever bought. Only thing I got to do, I'm gonna get some sandpaper, and I'm gonna finish getting that little black off. Then I'm gonna kind of sand it with some 1000 grit sandpaper and get the blade off. I never have been one to reshape blades, but some of the guys that I watch on YouTube, like Michael, different ones, I watched them do it, and I thought, you know, hey, why not? So I've done a couple sod busters, and I did this one. I didn't have nothing to lose on this one. I mean, you know, if I couldn't get it to look right, you know, I just probably would have threw it back in the foot locker. But it turned out good. It turned out good. I think it did. You can see the Kershaw on it right there. It's got a good action, man. Good snap. You can feel it when it snaps open. It's called a Blackout. They got them on eBay, but they're kind of pricey. They don't make them anymore, so pretty fortunate. So anyway, guys, hope y'all have a great day. Get out and enjoy this beautiful day God's gave us. It is beautiful, man. This sky right here we always call it a bluebird sky, because it's blue, and it's blue like a bluebird. I did see the bluebirds flying in some boxes, so that gets me happy, because I love spring, man. It just you know, it's just a beautiful time of year. Everything's blooming, starting to bloom. It's not blooming yet, but it's starting to bloom. I'm seeing little buds, and seeing robins and everything. So it's just my favorite time of year. Turkey hunting, turkeys start gobbling, birds start nesting, gardening time, you know, stuff like that. So and then warm weather will be here, because it's, you know, I'm over winter, I can tell you that. So anyway, y'all get out and enjoy this beautiful day today. I don't know how it is where you live, but it's beautiful here. So y'all have a great day, man. And remember, be intentional, be courageous. God bless you. It's George Adventure here. Oh, and I do appreciate my subscribers. I appreciate all of the people that support my channel. I appreciate everybody that buys Miss Linda's Hanks. Appreciate everybody that does that. It's a great item to have in your pocket, y'all. I carry one. This is the Bigfoot one she made. We're gonna make some more Bigfoot. I got you covered, cornbread. So anyway, y'all have a good Saturday, man. God bless.